Hello, 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 hello. Right, I'm not posting this one around. I think it's only going to be an hour or so. Already had a little grind earlier on, and after a pretty ropey start, it all started coming good. So I'm going to jump on, do a little bit more. So MBS, Tavis, Joe, Adam, Pete, thank you all for being here. You Silent Assassins as well, I appreciate it. Ask up any questions if you want. It's going to be Kingmakers. Tailwind. That is a small wind. That is a small wind. Or do we just do it? I should be able to get over actually with a Berserker and a 10 wind. Well, I hope so. Let's find out. Little grate. Wow. No, nowhere near. Wow, that is good to know as a reference though. So 12 is a magic number to get over with a Titan. Why did I play that cautious then? Why did I play that cautious? That's disappointing. I didn't see what club he used, but he was. I'm guessing that was an APOC 5 or higher. He didn't need all that. No, Tavis, sorry, I was just finishing up a J, and now it's gone. So, or can we use this funnel? I don't think it really is a funnel. I'm just going to leave it up outside. No, early. So, should be a shootout. Oh, if I had an APOC 6 or 5, then I would have just used a Titan there with that wind. No, I wouldn't. It was only a 10 wind. It's a tricky wind. It's a tricky wind because if you strap a Berserker on, then you basically don't need any overpower at all. Don't know why that always disappears at the start. So, shootouts. Wind 0 versus wind 1. Slight advantage. But if it's a big wind, that'll be a big advantage. because controlling a huge elevation change in a 17 mile an hour crosswind is not going to be easy. Hey Katie. So what is your clan situation? Are you well and home and hosed, or are you grinding like a beast? Oh, this is going to be a big elevation change. Tricky one here now with this Power 5 ball. Again here, this is a nailed on driver club, but where does the driver start? It's going to be a really, really blind adjustment here. Surely this is going to be a driver. Surely this is going to be a driver. He's already at +5. He can't adjust for a 14. Oh no, he's just setting it up, same as I am going to be doing. Power. This will be interesting. Oh, looks like a lovely landing position. A little shy on his backspin there. I'll be playing about 5-ish backspin here. Great, I've got my Thors on. 12-2, so it's going to be more at 5.5. That's the landing position I really want. So I want to go 8-ish rings. So that's 6. Great right. Just a little one. All day. Okay. Okay. Right, so that's nice. That is nice. Hey Scott, welcome. Yo, what? Welcome the birthday boy. Many happy returns, Todd. Do I want to pop a chest here? I want to get a gold chest, and I'm not going to be on for 2 hours, so let's leave that one cooking. If we do get the chance to use a long iron, then you'll notice that the B52-6 is in the bag, having got 150 odd cards in my gold chest. The only thing of value in that chest. What are you doing for your birthday there, Todd? Hey, now Damo handed me my ass 3 zip earlier, so he is on form. That was on my main account though, so I don't think he'll be getting such an instant hard on about the thought of whooping me. Right, so we are not prepared on the old rings. 7.7, so 4-5-ish rings. Yeah, that'll do, pig. Make sure I get right here. And that curl's going to take me just a little bit to the left, so just a little bit over there after my adjustment. So I want to try and get right here, so I'm not going to be in danger of having my short iron. If you go over to the right, then you should be able to use your long iron even in a tailwind. Not anymore, Katie. No, I've done my tour 12, and at the moment I am I think for the summer anyway, I will definitely just lay low and play Tour 11 and some expert stuff. And then in September, who knows? See what's happening with the channel as well. But I could step back up into Masters and start playing Tour 12 again. Oh no, I've got to play my short iron here. So 6.7. I'm going to give it a max adjustment here, so 4-ish rings. Oh, just a little shy on the topspin. I thought with the tailwind I'd probably get away with 2.5, but not quite. I really thought that was on as well when it landed. Yes, no one. Thank you very much. Yo, Arnold, welcome. Robert, welcome. Sorry if I've missed anyone. Harry, welcome again. I did. Oh, my life. Lady Kimmy cooked up an epic burger. Thanks, Todd. Oh, is it? It's in! He's on fire! 3-0, he beat me earlier. That was a lovely chip. I mean, it was coming in hot. You don't normally see them settle in the corner of the cup when... What? I said earlier he doesn't normally rematch. Thanks, Adam. Well, Katie, ask any questions because it is quite different from the third tee, so it takes an awful lot of getting used to. So, you know, as many streams as you can watch, I would highly recommend it. So you've got to be checking out GC Addict TV as well. See what Chris is doing over there. He always plays Tour 11 and 12. I think Fenzel might have started some Tour 11, but he's mainly playing in Tour 10. Bob Lucia, he was in earlier. He plays a lot of Tour 11 as well. Fantastic content there. There's loads of people. I'm going to struggle to remember them now. Robbie Stockton, he plays a lot of Tour 11 and 12. I say a lot. He doesn't do many grind streams actually, but when he does, they're Tour 11 and 12. A lot of good people. I will have a little look in a bit. Let's make that part of this stream. We'll have a little look who does what. This is a nice shot. I'm not going to be able to do that, but I might be able to do something else. Right, what we got here? I hate this drive when you bounce over the thing. I'd like to think I'm going to get over there. Do you think I'm going to get over there? I'm going to be curling it against the wind as well, so I'm going to say I'm not getting there. There's your luck then. That looks alright. Oh, sit down, sit down, sit down. Oh, bummer. I'm used to cranking that on with the APOC and it hasn't got that amount of topspin. So, I'm going to try and find the funnel. It should be a nice wind for it. I don't know if I've got a landing spot to really get on it though. Oh, this is lovely for my man. Couldn't ask for a better wind if you were trying to chip in with your thorn here. That's it, just put it right through the hole. Stewie, right, that's it, okay, Stewie. Did he hit a great left? I missed that altogether. Katie. Okay, so 11.5. Why haven't I got a ball guide? Surely I've got a ball guide somewhere. Whoa, where am I going on that? Oh, you don't hit the funnel with a good. Wow. I'm surprised I didn't time out there either. Sorry, that was wretched. Katie got me chuckling there. Hey Asif, thanks for the good luck. Oh, I've got a whole cup of tea here. Absolutely lovely. Come on. I'm all set for this. Lady Kim has just moseyed over to over the road to her sister's house with her big bucket of tea. Oh, I hate this one. So it's going to be with the Thor's hammer here bouncing on the edge with like 3 backspin. A little bit of right spin. Let the wind take it over because it's going to have a massive effect on this ball. Oh, that's a beauty. That is a beauty. Oh, that's unlucky. That is so unlucky. Oh, wow, that is so incredibly unlucky. So here, you just put the ball guide to the edge. Alright, so I want somewhere around 5.5 there. I think I've pushed that close to the edge, so no, 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 no. Oh, this one continues to defy me. 3 backspin. I did say 3 backspin and then put 4 on. Come on, Danny. Oh, come on, Danny. Right, let's have a little look at another one. I'm not just going to keep getting hosed on this account, so I will just swap over to my main if I'm getting my ass handed to me. That is annoying. Oh, bollocks. Continues to defy. What adjustments are you all playing on that? Oh, wow. Sorry, everybody's here. She certainly does, Pete. I can tell you what. Lady Kim treats me better than I deserve. Yo, PC guy, welcome. Tony Richardson back for some more. Alright, so what do we want here? Yeah, let's just keep it like this. Yeah, let's not be greedy on that. Nothing for greedy here. Well, except a really hard chip. That's nice. That's nice. So that leaves the option of either a Guardian or B-52 rough bump or a Guardian backspin shot now. So if you're laying up, then you need to balance out the caution with the brave, because you don't want to be back here, because then in a headwind you're not even going to be able to make a rough bump with your wood, and you don't want to push it too far because you'll roll into the sand, and then you'll need a mercy wind if you're going to get to the green. Andrew, please keep trying to pair up. Dinner was delicious, absolutely delicious. Alright, Adam, thank you, mate. Oh, and that is exactly what I'm talking about. No need to be greedy there. You got loads of room for error. And now, yeah, this is the wind that basically has stiffed my man here. So, want to basically be playing this 1-to-1. So I'm going to need power. Okay. I already thought I was too far left. I haven't given enough beans anyway, but I was way too far left anyway. So, pretty rubbish, but my man's going to be in a situation here, so it is safe. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, lovely. So all he can do is lay up here. And it's not a nice chip from over there. And he's got nowhere near the end either, so he's going to be maybe between short and long iron. Oh dear, might not have a great left. That was close. No, it's definitely short iron. Oh, and he's got a nice straight wind as well. Still, this is a horrible, horrible chip. There's elevation, you're landing on a downward slope. if he rolls past far enough, it can drop in the hole as well from this angle. Hey, Biscuit. Excellent. Well, delighted to have you. Get in. Oh, no. That is terribly unlucky, that is. That's the gold chest I want. Okay, so... I would probably play it the same way that my man did there. Just, I mean, it was nearly a minimum adjustment, so... It's always preferable with a Thorn, I would say, to go, you know, 2 backspin and in the front door. It's like, you know, it has the power, but it doesn't have to use it all the time. Okay, that is not a wind for my bag, which means I am laying up. And getting the Cat 4 out. I'll go about 5-ish rings. Whoa, 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 whoa. See, that's what I do. I talk about changing my bag and then never change my bag. Lucky it was all set up, ready to go. I say lucky. I did question myself about that 2 top spin. And I was right to. Oh, you see, if you've got a doubt about your adjustment, fix it. And that wind is absolutely fine for an APOC 6. But it's not fine for a Thor 6. I kind of expected it though, that was the thing. I should have even underpowered a little bit. I had recourse and I did nothing. This is going to be a really horrible shot. He should have the beans, but he could easily get stiffed. Good right. Whoa. Into the wind as well. This is going to cost him some distance. Yeah. So he's in a slightly better shit situation than I am. Oh, but we've both been stiffed on the wind, so I'm just going to come over here. Oh, no, I've got the cat on. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dear. Dear, oh dear. My man's got quite a nice bag, hasn't he? APOC 6 and Spitfire 6. Plenty skills. I think I've probably... Oh, good. He's good right, and then good left. This is funny, right? It's not just me. This is funny. Right, okay, so this should be the wind where you can go at it, right? So it's minimum distance cat with no elevation and a tiny little wind. So a tiny, tiny little adjustment here. Yeah, I'm going with 2.5, and I'm going to adjust for 2.8. and I'm not going to curl it against my better judgment. Ugh, loads more backspin needed. Loads more backspin needed. Right, that needs to be remembered. Welcome everybody, thank you for being here. Another Tour 11 grind, the second in fact of many this week. Surely not, surely not. Please tell me you're not going to play that shot. Johan. Oh, Johan. Just call me Mystic Meg. Goodness me. It just... Very rarely on Tour 11 and 12, you will just come across a gift that is, you know, it doesn't matter how badly you play, you're not out of it. So he's in for the half. Let's say good luck to him. It is, and now he's going to pull out like a half a yarder, isn't he? Going first in the shootout. Nice. That is a nice shot. That's where I like a bit of ball guide. The traditional haven't got a clue curl to accompany that. Oh, that's good. It's good. So nice to put a couple together again. Nope. All right then. Oh, I'll tell you what, we're not too far away from the thoughts of maybe closing out Tour 11 for the first time on this account. Thanks, Tim. Hey, Bill. Sorry for that. Yes, it's going well. It's going well. Had a little grind earlier, bit rusty at first, but then it started coming good. Finished well, and then this one has started well. So, all in all, good. Yeah, absolutely, Tim. That was funny shot timing. Now, I don't think I've had this in a monster headwind ever, so this will be interesting. You're almost like obliged to go for it, because if you lay up, then you... Oh, I do like a bit of that. Right, so what are we looking at here with 11.5 wind? Dearie me. Dearie me. Wait there. Oh yeah, I've got it on. So I should probably be joining my man in the sand here. But if you lay up, you're not going to be on the green in 2. You're going to be on in 3, and that's when we're going to be on as well. No way in the world would a cat have got there from laying up the other side of the bunker. So, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So that's what I want to do as well, just pop it up there. And maybe have a look at... Oh, of course, I've got my my big bag on. My big bag. Oh my life, I'm joining in on a good train as well. At least it doesn't matter. Right, this could be the debut outing of the B-52-6. In fact, it will be, because I'm further up than Fischelbert. Fiskelbert. If anyone can correct me on that, please do. Do you like saying names correctly? Wouldn't be the first time, Tim. Definitely did that on the B-52-7 as well. But this is going to be a very, very difficult one to get close. Didn't get near this in the tournament the other week. Okay, so... So offset that a little bit and go probably 12 rings. Oh, great left. Oh dear, slow down, ball. Load of rubbish, get it out of the bag. Alright, so another shootout. This is where the money is. Anyone here who is thinking about stepping up from Tour 10 to Tour 11, the entire success or failure of your grinding will solely depend on how well you understand these shootouts. So if you're using 3 wood clubs, you've got to know the shootouts for all 3 wood clubs in all the winds, and if you're using 2 drivers, you've got to know the shootouts for both your drivers in all the winds. It's very difficult, very, very difficult. So we've got side wind here, and I'm going to use a Thor's. No, I'm going to use a... Oh, what have I got on? Oh, fuck. It's like a... In an ideal world, I'd play this with a cat. In fact, I am. I'm going to play it with the cat. And... go for the... Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm playing the Thor's hammer. It clicked over and I didn't see it. Oh, wow. That's a really good shot. That is so much better than I deserve. Wow. That was hilarious. I tried to move it back at the last, but because I was already out of time. That is what you call a lucky break, because if he rolls off the back, I've basically won. And it's very difficult to stay up there. I don't know if anyone's ever played this, but this side wind that would put you between clubs is probably the hardest wind. It's much easier in this particular hole when it's clear-cut headwind, tailwind. Oh, but that's a good shot. That's a very good shot. So, at least the right result happened. You know, if he'd have just shit the bed then, and I benefited from that, that would have been a bit harsh. You don't... Not many people like it. That's the problem. Not many people like a rematch. Hello, David. What do you mean? The amount of people that have said about the prize chest not being very good. In this account, the B-52 upgraded 2 levels. And on Dougie, I got Spitfire and Embringer. Oh, what we got here? Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy! Can we do anything here? I feel like things should be done here. What could possibly be done here that's a bit of fun? No power. Oh no, have I even got enough time to get to the end? No! Look how little that went into the rough. That's a shame. Oh, did I even change my bag? I thought that was going to be a good shot. So now it's actually going to be beneficial that I forgot to change my bag, because I need a Spitfire, and that is what I have on this wretched bag. It should have been time to fly, and I mean, you saw how close that was. That was not even half a ring worth of adjustment there. Oh, an APOC 6. How I would love an APOC 6. I could have used my APOC 4 there with that wind. Do you know what? That is foolish. That is foolish. Look how decorated David is here with his 2 bronze Masters banners. That looks rough. So, what have we got here then? 8.3, close that down. So 4.5-ish rings Plenty curl. Curl and power, what can go wrong? I'm going to bring it back over here. Oh, I don't fancy that, you know. Great right. Should be okay, I think. That's definitely not okay. This is wretched. I just want this hole to end right now. Get a beautiful wind to play with, do nothing with it, go in the sand, go from the sand to the sand. Shall we have a look at this? Oh, and as well a top 10 this weekend. 6th place. What a beast. Oh, it's going wonderfully well here, thank you, David. It's been a lovely day. I do like the start of the week. I love my job and I thoroughly enjoy going to work. So, yeah, I like Mondays. That's you, isn't it? Nah. Not. Oh. What a horrible club. What a horrible club this is. What? Come on then. No. Too much adjustment. Too much adjustment. So, no shootout this time. But we'll have a series here, I'm sure. See, save my blushes there, because we're both in a grind situation. There's no point in playing a series when we both need the coins. So, legend. I thought that Dave was in here, so apologies, David, that you had me fooled. Not for the first time this week. I've been foxed on my own stream. Oh, the problem that I've got is I can't stop playing with nice tailwinds. I'm going to go with that. Just allow myself a couple of rings for the great. I think that's the first time tonight a perfect ball's been hit with a max overpower. It's going long. Oh, it's going long. Or is it going to roll out lovely? Beautiful. Bodie, Bodie, Bodie. There's usually something a bit fun you can do anytime you get a tailwind in Tour 11. That's a fact. So, don't be scared to have a play. If that wind was going the other way, you've got a lovely hook here to get to green. And it don't matter if you don't get to green because you'll be in that sand trap or that rough, and it's absolutely fine. Also, if you get the wind from right to left, you can bounce off that and go over here to the left-hand side and get a good look at the pin with no elevation to factor in. I know, Tim. I know. It's where you just need to get a bit creative. But it is a shame. But, you know, my APOC 4 is not very far away from being an APOC 5. It's got to be a dunk, I think. It's got to be a dunk. So I'm going to play that with 10% elevation on the mid number, so 4 rings, back of the cup. Great left, what a dickhead. No dunking with a great unless it's a horrific adjustment. Hey Shabs, hey Subi, if I haven't already said that. Oh, I know, Tim. I know that is the key to big fun happening, because it's already got the curl. This is... I don't think this shot's on. Maybe in a headwind. Shubby. Nice. Yeah, I still think the Thor 6 would be my preferred option for a general play driver, even when the APOC 5's there. But I think I'll use the APOC 5 a lot more than I use the APOC 4. That's it, Stewie. It's, you know, what can be great off the tee can kill you in a shootout, and that's what you need to be mindful of. Because you do need backspin in a lot of shootouts, especially the driver ones. So if I was Alex here, I'd definitely be doing the rough bump off the left here. But the APOC 6 has got the backspin to stop this ball. So, oh, well done, Shabs. So it's not a problem for the APOC 6, but the APOC 5 would be forced to play the rough bump. You wouldn't have this bounce up shot here, because you'd just be through the green. You'd be 8 yards at best, maybe 7 if you're lucky. That's quite deep. He was right back at the line, and he's underpowering. And I imagine he's got max backspin on, so this could be rolling back down the cliff. Oh no, wow, I don't know how he's gone along there. No idea how he's gone along there. So this should be a gift, but we shall see, because I have refused many gifts today and given them back with gusto. So that's what I want with the ball guide. Yeah, I'm going to play the medium number plus 15, so 4 rings. Oh, great with the wind. Whoa, 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 sit there, sit there. Oh, my life, have I thrown it away? I think I'm okay. I'm okay. Terrible. Terrible. I can't even say good game after that. That was wretched. Alright, so, a free win. And when someone messes up going first, all you've got to do is mess it up a bit less than them. So, you know, doesn't need to be any of that. Clutch, it was a group that was for people that had maxed the game with 5,170 trophies, and then there became a new version, an SYB 6270, and we did this little tournament where we started an account, and then we weren't allowed to play any more than, I think it was our pin chest each day, and we weren't allowed to spend any money on it. And then at the end of the 2 weeks, we were to... sorry, 1 second. So that's 8.6. Yeah, at the end of the 2 weeks, we were gonna all go into the same rookie tournament, and oh no! Don't tell me I didn't change my bag again. Oh, Dougie, come on, man. Yeah, we had this little tournament basically where we all signed into to the tournament on the final Sunday night at midnight, and just to see who was the baddest ass out of the group. And then we just carried on for a little bit, and then we weren't doing that tournament thing anymore, and the accounts just became alts. You still see a few of them knocking around now. Many of them have maxed the game. Many of them have won Masters Golds. I've done nothing. I've barely played mine, but it's been a nice little tournament account for me. I've enjoyed it a great deal. Hey, Rabido. Did you win your 10,000th game, Shabs? Okay, right, so we're back here at Min. And it's a 10.6. Right, so this time, all the backspin. All the backspin and a tiny little bit of curl. I'm going 4.3. Ah, great with the wind. Might be bad. It is bad. Luckily it's got out. Oh, greedy. Fuck off. Oh, shucks. Not what you're... You do need more backspin. It's good to see a sniper line up just for a reference point. I know, Tim. But maybe that's just his level, and if you get out of it, then it is a good shot. Because that's what normally happens. Oh, and then he's given a well played. Oh, man. Wow. This... Guessing so, Arnold. That'll learn him. Well, hopefully he'll hole out here and we can have another shootout. Okay, good luck indeed. So, once again, due to incompetence, I have not changed my bag, so it's going to be a Cat 4 with a 12-6 wind. Fabulous. I haven't got the backspin to play it where I like to play it, so I'm going to have to play it back. Maybe only a little bit back. Okay, and I'm going 8.5. Oh dear, that looks left as well. Oh no, I keep thinking it's looking left when it's not. It's coming in lovely. It's coming in lovely. Could have been a bit bolder on the curl. So this is going to be 17, 18 rings. That did not look enough rings to me. But we shall see. Oh dear, oh dear, 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 dear. That is not how to play this. You can have a good game for that. You can definitely have a good game to that. I thought we'd get a laughing smiley face. Right, in fact, do you know what? Such is my incompetence at changing the bag. I'm just going to do it now. And I've put the wrong bag on, would you believe? There we go, bag 4. Bag 4. It's where the magic happens. It was actually in between there. 35% was 8.8, and just because the hazard was there, I went 8.5. So and it was right as well. So it wasn't like I underdid it. Unless it's like a banging tailwind or headwind, then I would always take a little bit off that 35. Right, 11.3. This is going to be more rings than I have available. Right, maxi. And hopefully set up a B52. I have set up a B52, which is delightful, which I'm going to be playing at 55% on the B52 only, not what I would suggest for the Goliath. In certain wind shabs, I think it is 30. If I got a straight side wind, I'd play it 30. And if I had a proper tailwind, then it would be a full 35. Yeah, and you just need to keep noticing clutch based on that adjustment. Did you come in left? Did you come in right with the wind or what have you? Alright, so this is basically going to be a max anyway. So I might even put it up to 60. What's 55 saying? 16.7 rings. What am I saying here? 16.7 rings. Ugh. So it's not going to be a good look at anything. Except for the fact I hit a great left and it came in right, so that is going to be a good look, which means that next time I will try that with a 50 instead of a 55. At max, that is, at max. I will always stress at max, because I was a good 10 yards back from the edge, so if I was up to the edge, then it would definitely be a mid adjustment. Hey Boomer, welcome! Oh, mate, I just read what you said there about getting through to your first expert weekend. Congratulations. Absolutely phenomenal. As soon as you start qualifying for those expert weekends, that's when the big bucks come. Open up those epic level 7s. And you know, how many are there? 19, 20? However many there are, you know, you can expect to hit a good one every 19 or 20 chests. You know, I accept that clubs are random, and therefore, you know, winning something doesn't mean you should be guaranteed anything good. You just guaranteed more of the whatever random bollocks is. Okay, so here my approach is going to depend on what my man does. So if his shot works out, then I'm probably going to play it the same way he does. If it goes terribly wrong, I'm probably going to play a max backspin thorn shot at minimum distance. But this should be good because it's landed exactly where he wants it. Wow. Wow, that is a fine shot. That is a very, very good shot. Hello, Raya, welcome. And what have I got? I've got my Guardian on, so... Okay, that has landed somewhere where I want. I thought it should have been a 0 spin. Do you know? I remember it being a 0 spin before. I don't know why I put backspin on that. But the adjustment was nice. It landed pretty centrally, so I can only assume that was a pretty decent adjustment. No one wants to play again. Right, 2 more on this one, and then jump back over to main. Do some more for the rough bump. Oh, I love a Thor's Hammer shootout clutch. Absolutely, I do. Ooh, what a horrible wind. Horrible wind. Oh, what, on that last one, Cobra? With my wood was 25%, I played 9 on a 8 wind with my Guardian. Oh man, this is so rough. This is rough. I'm just gonna try and be a bit aggressive here. Wait there, what bag have I got? No, I was right with the first one. Well, I probably wasn't right with the first one. Should have gone like 10 rings there into that wind. I need to get better at those. But I did have to be round this corner. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Alright, I've got a hole saving wind, so it shouldn't actually be the worst thing in the world here. Is there a sand bump on that last shootout, Tim? But a sand bump with what? Because the sand is in the wood range, certainly on that wind. So it's not like many people are sporting a Cat 7 or a Horizon 7 on the bag that they happen to be using. Oh, on the last drive. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to see it because it's the only way of halving this hole. So we're looking about 7.5-ish down there. Just want to be over on the other side, really. So, got about 18 rings. Get through, it's too much curl. So, keep the rough iron in hand and try and chip in for a half here. I don't have a Horizon 7 on any of my accounts. But I do look forward to seeing it because, you know, it's always had great topspin, great length and great ball guide. Forevermore. So, I'm not sure what the accuracy is at the top. Right, so should be able to straighten this. Just like that. When you get to straighten the wind like that, it should just be a case of perfecting in. So don't be shy of using your backspin to create that sharp angle in line with the wind. It just gives you so much more allowance on the adjustment because you're almost in line. So, you know, the tiny little deviations are going to have very little effect. Now we've got another one I absolutely hate. I didn't know that, Tim. I need to have a look at that. If you have got an example of that I can review, please drop me a message because I'm very interested in new ways to play the holes, especially interesting drives. Alright, so I think last time I massively under-adjusted this. And I imagine, having just played that big par 5, I've put the cat on. Oh, but we've been given one. All we've got to do is land on the fairway. So let's go. No. That is playing with the headwind, with the tailwind at a 30%. I hate this hole. Well, oh, okay. One more to redeem it. That is such a shame. Ignoring the free gift when all you've got to do is just tap it over there. That is so annoying. 30% on that. It must be remembered. Alright, so we can go the normal way here. And get it up there for a straight shot at the pin. Hey JJ. Oh sweet. Well, enjoy your time off. I hope you have a nice relaxing time. Where are you going? Are you going anywhere? Or as we say here, are you going to Romania? Romania? Do you get it? Or Argate instead of Margate? Just means a staycation. Boomer, thank you very much for being here. See you soon, my friend. Nice. Nice. Wow, best of luck with that. I did think that was a bit close, but it is good. Right, let's get that bag changed. So it's going to be a 11 wind. Great left. With the wind, it's alright by the looks of it. Booty. Booty, booty, booty. So I'm using this NCS streaming playlist on Spotify, and it's pretty good, I would say, compared to the old hat. We haven't even heard any of the classics that I can recall. Hey James, thanks for being here. Oh, nice. Well done. Well done. And I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. Yeah, they're an awful lot of fun, and it is nice that that people say that they have a benefit. So I'm delighted to hear that. Good knowledge there, Thomas, on the Horizon 7. Just going to play this like a 0 elevation straight up. A little bit of power, but not anything shaking, just a little tiny bit. Yeah, it's long, really long. Didn't need any overpower. So a shootout, the final hole on this account for the evening. And then we'll have a little bit of playtime. Hopefully we get some tailwinds on the main account. We can whop out some Zerks, have a look at some crazy shots. Night Shabs, thanks so much for being here. Terry, welcome, thank you. I want to say your name is Whale Rauman, but if that is incorrect, please do correct me. Thank you very much for being here. I did play it at 20%. I was at least 2 rings long on the previous shootout hole with that tailwind. I would normally play it about 20 rather with a side wind. Okay. This is a big wind. Thanks for being here, Tim. Oh, lovely. Thank you so much. Yeah, that sounds very, very interesting indeed. Excellent. Excellent. Delighted to have you on stream. Thank you. Yeah, we spoke about that. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. And that's a nice shot. Very nice shot. So, disappointing that is, because it's probably going to be 2 defeats at the end there, and I've just thrown that last one away. So, that is the difference sometimes between a utterly wretched session and one where you're going to come out on top. So, something magic needs to happen here, and I don't fancy my chances. Okay, so I'm going to play the medium number. Great right with the wind. Can't imagine this being very good. That is so short. It's actually not a terrible shot, but it is certainly not good enough to win this one. So, a disappointing end with the baby account, but a pin chest earned. And I'm definitely going to make sure that I get all of my pins this week on these 2 accounts. Hey, Gorge. Lady Kim has arrived. Lady Kim has arrived. Oh, and here's a banger. Here's an old school banger. Right, so let's get that going. Right, what time we got? 10 o'clock. Let's get that one going. Alright, got some trophies to win back here. Thanks again, Shabs. And Tim, thank you very much. Thank you both for being here. Thank you all for being here. Let's see about some fun times here. Tailwind, tailwind. No. So this will be just try and tap it over and hopefully not go really far up this hill. It is a big shame, Andrew, but you can try and match up. Thanks, Stewie. Now, you see, normally I've been trying to do this as well. I honestly don't think there's any benefit to it. I would just rather keep mine, like, down the bottom half and not worry about how far I go. Because I'm going to be using a Guardian anyway, so I've got the rough bump or backspin option available. Oh, thanks, Tim. Thank you for that. So, if you're playing the rough bump here, you've got to push forward after you make your adjustment. At least a ring, depending on what club you're using. I push forward a ring with my Goliath and probably 2 with a B52. And I do play elevation on this one as well. Maybe 10%. That's a nice landing position, and it's so close. Is it going to be in on the way back down? Oh, close. You can have a nice shot and an unlucky. Alright, so it's like in between mid and max. So so that's about 15 rings. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me, that was too many rings. Even with the offset, I mean, it exacerbated the offset. Right, so we've got a shootout though. Oh, I'll tell you what I've just seen over there. Oh, not this one again. Okay. What did we decide? Did we decide backspin was a bad idea? It just looks like it needs backspin. I know I just came up short with backspin, but look at that. Alright, okay, I'm going to go with just the tiniest little slither of backspin. Ugh. I'm pretty pleased with that. I've pushed out on the curl, but landing position looked okay. But yeah, anytime you've got such a massive leap between the first and second bounce, the offset for the wind needs to be ridiculous. I know that. I didn't allow for it, and being all those yards right is the result of that. But yeah, the wind is massively going to affect the journey there between the first and second bounce. But that is still a yes, Andrew. Yes, I'm glad I talked myself out of it. I did put a slither on, and it did seem to be the right thing. So I don't think with a double figure wind a slither can harm. Now my man seems to have the right curl idea, I think. Look at this beauty. What a beauty. Get in, get in, get in. Wow, that is from someone who knows how to play this hole. Look at the amount of curl that he used there. What is it, man? What is it? Well, this is rubbish. Here we go. Right, see what happens here. This is coming to the end. Bob online. Alright, what we got? I'm just going to play a regular curl shot here. Big wind. So that should put it somewhere up in the middle. Great left. Dear, that's every time I've hit a great, it's always been with the wind, so that's going to be out of bounds by the looks of it. Oh dearie me. Maybe I needed to hook that. Slice it, whatever. Wow, out of bounds. So I didn't need all that topspin. Definitely didn't need that great left with the wind. You know, people talk about single greats and double greats, but a single great with the wind is going to be a lot further away than a single great into the wind. So a great with a monster tailwind like that is always going to be very, very tragic. My man's going with a big slice. Living and learning. Good, Creed 2. Has he done the same? That's hilarious. Wow. I can't believe he's done that. It's like we're starting again after the first shot. Hey Katie Bear, are you coming back, or is this you here for the first time on the second stream? Apologies if it is. Right, so as this is the end of the evening with my beloved, I am going to make this the last game of the evening. Don't worry, more will be coming tomorrow, and hopefully of a higher quality. I've not been on it tonight. Little moments of good stuff, but plenty of shit intermingled with that. I thought that was the case. Right, so I'm not going to play this with any elevation, but I am going to play a max number, and I am not going to put any spin on it. Just going to leave it outside the left there. Play this nigh on 7 rings. Oh, it's too much. It is too much. Nice pace though. Nice pace. So we're going to get a par on the short par 4. Cannot believe he followed me into the hazard. That is so bad. Here's me thinking it's just me giving away the freebies. Okie dokie. I wish they hadn't taken City Park away when they brought the Thailand course in. They should have just added it in to diversify. Oh, thanks, Andrew. Yeah, I keep trying. I think the gap's like 5 seconds or something. People say it's like 10, but it's definitely not 10. I'm watching on my second device here. It is literally a few seconds. So, oh no, man, it's been a whole clutch of these. Right. Just a smidgen of backspin. Plenty counter curl. Plenty of counter curl. And yeah, 30% is what I'm going to be doing. 30% at power 3 ball, so 14.5 rings on this wind it would be. Ooh. You see what I'm saying about the second bounce, or how the wind is affecting the first and second bounce? So, should be a gift, but we've already seen them given away, freely given back. So I'm going to line mine up out here. No spin. And 15.7 rings. No curl. Nice landing spot. Oh, I should have put the backspin on. But not that it is going to cost us there, but I'm delighted with how the offset wind came in. So, that's the kind of thing that you can only learn by experience, not by reading the guides. You've got to watch that and see it to believe it. So I can just say thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. And if you're in these divisions that I'm in, I apologise now, because you're playing for second. So, like I say, check back and see what's going on, because Tour 11 grinding will be happening all week as we try and secure promotion and stay in the C100 respectively for the 2 clans that I'm playing for this week. So get on board. To do that, you hit the subscribe button, you hit the bell, find out when things are going live. Tell your mates, get them in as well, make it a party, and that's how things are going. So hopefully you're having a nice time. I've enjoyed having you in here, and I'll see you on the next one.